Here's Phil to tell you more.
Philmania is running wild. As you know, this is a new meme that I've been running with for a few weeks, ever since we started talking about the WWE Champions thing and me playing the game in the light, okay? And I made this shirt based off of a viewer who said, hey, Phil, I made this logo for you, and I want you to have it, and you have the rights to it. I'm giving you all the rights, and you can do whatever you want with it. So I went ahead and I made some merch out of it, including this t-shirt and this bandana that ended up not being a bandana, but more like a freaking sheet. So I just put it over here as part of my setup, which is great. Now, in regards to this, okay, basically what happens is my detractors, who are pieces of human feces, I mean, one of them literally is named Duty, okay, basically want to ruin every possible thing that's positive for me, right? Because they know, well, we don't have the WWE Champions thing anymore. We don't have the accusing him of grooming and pedophilia anymore. We don't have this. We don't have that. Basically, the opposite of what they thought was going to happen with the June the King documentary has happened. They thought the documentary would end me. In reality,
the documentary vindicated me. Huh.
Because it showed that I haven't done anything over the years to warrant the level of A-logging and harassment that I've gotten. People like me now, and they can't handle it. They're like, oh shit, all of our ammo is gone, okay? So what they've done is they've tried to focus on the smallest minutia, the stupidest little things, to try to stir up drama where it doesn't exist. And in this case, they've seen me wearing this Philmania shirt now, and they're upset that people like the meme. And in fact, what happened was, over the last week, some people have expressed a big desire to buy Philmania merch. They want Philmania shirts, Philmania mugs, Philmania hoodies. Like, yeah, Philmania is cool. We want it.
Didn't happen.
Here's what my detractors are saying. Phil stole the Philmania logo. He absolutely has stolen this logo, okay? There's absolutely no way that Phil owns that logo, and therefore, if he makes any merch, you know, he's in big trouble. So what they ended up doing is they scoured the internet, because again, these are no-life losers. So they scoured the entire internet, trying to find someone who may, over the years, have used a Philmania logo, all right? And they found someone who did use one very long ago. Probably, I think it was over a decade ago, all right? It has absolutely nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with anything, basically. It actually has to do with some Bandcamp project that we're going to look at in a second. And what they actually did, they reached out to this guy on Bandcamp, and they've basically convinced him that I'm stealing his logo, all right? So he made a comment on a video where I was showing off I think he was showing off merch of the Philmania shirt. I'm not sure which video it was. And he says, so you took my logo, and it, you know, all I want is a shout out, and then you can use it. To which I responded, fuck you and your mother. I don't owe you a shout out because I didn't take your logo. I didn't get this logo from you at all. It's from someone else, okay? And you don't own the trademark to it unless you can prove that you own a trademark to this logo. You have no rights to it whatsoever, but nice try. So that's where I left it. But of course, my detractors have to try to turn this into a big thing. So they contact the guy, they're egging him on, they're working on all this shit, right? They literally want me to give a shout out for something that I didn't take from anyone, all right? The logo, this logo you're seeing right here, I have receipts from where it came from, how I'm using it, and that it's all legal, and that absolutely no one has the rights to this logo. Okay, are you ready? We're going to go through it, all right? Is that this is where all this is stemming from. An old Bandcamp thing, some digital audio album from like over a decade ago, okay? And it's just sitting there, okay? So there you go. And what's hilarious about this, first of all, here's the logo, all right? Do you notice something about the logo versus mine? Sure, it's not the same logo. You can see that the P is clearly different. there actually isn't. It's not exactly the same. It's similar. It's using a similar font, but it's not the same logo. All right. There's also a trademark symbol here at the end of the logo. And we're going to explore this in just a second. So don't worry. I actually don't want you to forget about that it says trademark at the end of the logo. Okay. I just want you to think about that for a second. Right. Okay. So this is what it's from. Apparently a Bandcamp page from over a decade ago. Literally nothing on this page proves anything at all. Okay? Nothing. Anyone can make a page like this and put any logo up and say it's trademarked. This is no evidence of anything whatsoever. This is just silliness is what this is. Okay? But this is what my detractors are basing their new drama argument over. All right? Absolutely ludicrously stupid. So, for a $10 donation, you can use it for commercial use. And there's the download and donation button. I donated $10.
At first I didn't, admittedly.
In Photoshop, as being used by the person who made it for me. All right. As you can see, the logo is not the same as the one previous. Let's take a look. Take a look at how it's different. It is definitely different. The P is much different. The letters are all shaped differently. It has an arch. It's instead of being straight. It's a completely different logo. And just to clarify, whoa, this zoom is weird. You can see right here. Do you see that? You see what that says? Philmania. It's the logo from the website. This has absolutely nothing to do with anything that guy did with the Bandcamp. Okay? The guy on Bandcamp doesn't own the rights to this logo at all. It's been on this DaFont website for over 11 years for both personal and commercial use. Anyone can use it for personal use. And if someone wants to use it to sell products, they have to donate $10. It's right there in black and white. Okay? That's how this is all being used. So, all these morons who are making shit up are full of crap. Now, you might say, well, that's not enough evidence. Because, take a look again at this back here. It says Philmania trademark. Right? Trademark. So, that must mean that it was trademarked by somebody else. Okay? Really? Would you like to spend a couple minutes here just to confirm that?
No.
It doesn't exist. They're making it up. They're a bunch of fucking no-load losers.
No-load losers.
Who will continue to make shit up. So I'm just going to say this. Stop fucking listening to these people. Stop it. Why would you even entertain what they say for a moment? They literally have never told the truth on anything. They're always twisting it, telling lies. They actually looked at this page and they thought this is a right to this person owning it because it said TM on it. How fucking stupid can you be? By the way, you see this? This is illegal. They don't own the rights to the WWF logo, yet they're using the WWF logo on this Bandcamp page for a product that they're selling. So this entire thing here is illegal. Unless they can prove that they paid for the rights to use the WWF logo, which I'm fairly certain they didn't. So, I mean, we can keep going here. Do we really need to keep going down this rabbit hole of bullshit that they have created? Or can we just say, okay, enough of the nonsense. Let's stop paying attention to idiots. Like guys whose name are fucking Doody, right? And say, none of these people have any kind of logic in their fucking head, right? Can we just stop with the nonsense? Thank you. Okay. So there's no trademark for Philmania whatsoever. I went to a legitimate site, paid for the use of the font via a $10 donation. It's been legally registered on this site since November 17th, 2013. So it's been there for 11 years. I have the rights to use this for commercial use now because I paid for it. And here's the person who made the logo out of the font for me that I'm going to be using on merchandise, period. There is no more questioning, okay, at all. None. It's over. Okay? So we can stop talking about this bullshit now because this is so dumb. It's just a waste of everyone's time. All right? I didn't even want... honestly, I wasn't even going to talk about this today. This was not a topic of my discussion today. And then overnight, I got people sending me shit. Oh, did you know that this person said this? This person said this. This person... Why am I paying attention? Why do I even care? Right? I don't know. But if I don't do this, I have to put up with harassment and nonsense. You know, it's just fucking stupid.
Why would you ever listen to something one of my detractors say? They're always full of shit. They're always twisting the truth, over-exaggerating, and they have no point to fucking make. They're always lying to try to make content to get clicks, views, and money. Why would you believe them? So now we've wasted about 15 to 20 minutes of my show on that bullshit because of these fucking assholes and people asking me about this, right? So there you go. All right. Okay.
Fuck you and your mother. Really. Fuck you and your mother. So, hint hint. So, hint hint. So, hint hint.